All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to go through the chords in the key of G. So what are we talking about there? Well, the chords in the key of G. The key of G is like a family, and it's at a level of pitch somewhere in the spectrum of music, right? So G, and it also happens to be like one of the most common keys used. So these chords are imperative for all levels, especially beginners. I mean, this is a good place to start, key of G. Most people start with the key of C because that's the people's key, you know. But I choose to go for G because you don't have to deal with an F chord in there. You can deal with other chords. So I'm just going to walk through them now. We're going to start with the one chord, or the first chord in the key of G, and that is a G chord itself. So we got a G. And then we're going to go to the two chord, the second chord, which is an A minor. Now these are just suggested chords from the beginning as far as theory goes and stuff. And then you can color these things up, make them all different later or whatever. But these are the basic group in the family to help you with learning songs or writing your own songs. So here's a B minor. That's the 3. And then we have the C chord is the 4 chord in the key of G, you know. But it's also the 1 chord in the key of C. That's where it becomes confusing. The keys share chords sometimes, so that's kind of cool. The 5 chord is a D. The 6 chord is an E minor. Now the 7 chord is kind of supposed to be like an F sharp diminished, you know, according to harmonization. But in my experience over the years, I just see that, you know, people use like inversions. So I tend to use this D over F sharp. So that's where I play a D fingering with a thumb over the top, just grabbing a little bit of that 6th string, 2nd fret. And that's my 7 chord. Back to the 1. So let me walk through those again. So we got 1, G, A minor, 2 chord, 3 chord, B minor, 4 chord, C, 5 chord, D, 6 chord, E minor, 7 chord, D over F sharp, back to the 1, G. So that's a good way to practice too. So like if you were walking up, you're basically playing the scale with chords, you know, or backwards. How about backwards? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, those are the chords in the key of G.